Hi everyone, I'm Celeste and welcome to my YouTube channel. And for those returning Celestials, thank you so much for coming back for another super duper cosplay video. And in this video, it's not one, but 5 different costumes. These range from very easy to very easy, I think. This is especially for those who have last minute con crunch kind of things or last minute Halloween ideas, last minute costume party ideas. This is for you. Some of these are American classics and some of these are video game characters. And of course, kind of pop culture kind of icons. So let's go ahead and get into this video. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I'm CelesteOrchid, cosplayer since 2005. I've made costumes from scratch and bought costumes. That being said, I do hope you'll subscribe by clicking that red button down below to never miss out on any of my future content and enjoy the show. So let's go ahead and get into our 5 different costumes, and they are Cosmo from Fairly Oddparents. We have the FrontMan from the acclaimed Squid Game Netflix series. We also have Wilma from the Flintstones, Hanna-Barbera's classic American cartoon. We also have Nidalee in her bewitching skin from the popular video game League of Legends. And we have one last one, which is a skeleton. Everyone's got a skeleton, so you might just want to get those out of the closet. If you're excited for any of these costumes, leave a like in the area down below, and I will totally appreciate it if you will. And help share this video if someone else needs costume ideas. So away we go into making our costumes. And if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in a comment down below. Cool. So let's get into tutorial time. Woo! As a base for all my costumes that I'm going to be showing you, I have a tank top and some black leggings on. This is so that I don't show off too much skin and get demonetized, and also so you can stay very warm while wearing your costume. Be smart and don't get sick this season. The first piece for Cosmo is a plain white shirt that is a button-up and collared. Now, with a black tie on, you already have basically almost all the cosplay together. If you are a little bit adventurous, you could actually put on a black jacket and be someone from the Men in Black, and then you're done with your costume. Just make sure you have black sunglasses. That's a bonus. If you paid attention, leave that comment down below. I put on this lime green wig and I spiked up the bangs by teasing it a lot. You can use a comb and spike it, and it just gives it a little bit of volume, just like what Cosmo has. Now my wig is really long, so what I did was I just made a little bun in the back. This is going to help the crown sit there. My crown is actually very different. I created it with my 3D printer, and if you can, go buy a crown from a dollar store or something and just put it on your head or something. Now my wings I actually created with some foam from packaging, and then I just added blue highlighter and some elastic. My wand is actually 3D printed. The star, that is. That's 3D printed. And the stick is actually a black chopstick. Originally, it was a brown chopstick, but I painted it black using black acrylic paint. If you don't have anything like that, go ahead and use a Sharpie marker. And I used gold paint to paint my star. So this is my Fairly Oddparents costume. I'm very happy to be Cosmo in this. And in order for my crown to stay up, I actually glued an acrylic stick to it and just shoved it inside that bun. So I'm perfect. Up next, we have FrontMan from Squid Game. You'll need a few simple items to create this costume from scratch. Let's get back into my normal outfit, which is my tank top and black pants. Now get out an oversized hoodie. Make sure it has a black hood and zipper this up. This might be a really warm costume, but you want to make sure that the hood is loose and wide, not really tight to your face. Something I should have mentioned is wearing a black turtleneck underneath this hoodie because it would hide your neck, and I didn't think about that until now, unfortunately. So go ahead and just continue with this process wearing a black turtleneck, a super big hoodie, and make sure the hood is loose. And if your raincoat actually has a loose hood, use that instead, and with a turtleneck. Go ahead and buckle up your raincoat. This is actually my husband's raincoat. It's so nice, honestly. Add some gloves and a black mask and you are completed. Now my mask is actually very small. I didn't mean to make it so small, but make sure to have a bigger mask or wear a balaclava to completely hide the rest of the color in your face. And this is why wearing a turtleneck would be ideal, and have your black gloves. And this is the FrontMan cosplay really quickly done. Or you can just reveal yourself. Up next is a little bit of an American classic, so if you're not American, this might be a little bit awkward. We are doing Wilma Flintstone. So I am going to be showing you that I have these little styrofoam pieces pre-cut that I did myself with an X-Acto knife, and I'm stabbing it with a kebab stick. I'm stabbing through so I have space for my elastic string to go through, and I can use this as a bead for her necklace. I'm not going to find like really nice beads, but this is really light and thin, and if it gets wet or sweaty, I can just rub it off. Now, once I have enough of the styrofoam to completely go around my neck, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the excess after I tie a knot. Now, elastic string is very slinky and it can come undone, so it's wise to make multiple knots and then stretch it afterwards so it doesn't come undone. One knot, for my opinion, is never enough. And then, like I said, just cut off the excess and you have your choker for Wilma Flintstone. Look at that, styrofoam never looks so beautiful, right? In my wardrobe, I have this club dress that is white with the keyhole. I'm going to adjust that keyhole to be more on the side, and then I'm going to pin the keyhole closed using a few safety pins and making sure that I'm going to be wearing a tank top if I do wear this costume out, because I definitely don't want the sheerness of this white dress coming through, and I'll probably keep on some leggings or some stockings. But I have these pair of white shorts that I made that I'm going to be wearing on top, giving this dress a waistline. I know this dress likes to ride up, so I decided to use shorts to emulate the skirt. The skirt actually has this little flare, kind of like ripped up kind of look, so I think these shorts are perfect. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on an orange wig. It's kind of like red, either or is fine. And I put it up into a messy bun with a few hairpins. It's okay if it's not perfect. She is in bedrock after all. Make sure you pin your bangs to the side and then leave a little bit of tendrils down to cover your ears because her ears are covered. And that is your Wilma Flintstone. Completely done and super cute. I do highly recommend having a tank top underneath or some kind of special way to keep you warm because this is a very revealing costume. One of the last things I definitely want to mention is make sure to have cute red lipstick. Wilma does have lipstick on, and make sure it's red. Onward to our next costume, which is Bewitching Nidalee. Now, I 3D printed my tooths from my Shiranui cow costume. They're exactly the same, but they kind of look like better teeth when they're really small. So what I'm going to do is use a little bit of contact cement, and I tried using chain, did not work. So instead, I twisted a little bit of wire and just kept that in place while it dried. And then I moved on to other pieces of the costume. Before I knew that I was going to be using this top for this cosplay, it was only 10 crowns. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Okay, oh, you can kind of see it. Yeah, there you can see it because it was focused on my boobie area. Anyways, this little like tiny orange crop top was 10 crowns, equivalent to $1.50. So I couldn't pass it up. It's so cute. And yeah, it's a little bit low, small, but this is why we're wearing a tank top for extra coverage. And if I felt like it, I could pull the tank top down so I could show more boob. Now I recommend getting a black circle skirt, and if you have one, perfect, go ahead and slip that on. And this is going to be the next piece for Nidalee. So next, I'm going to be pairing it with this peplum corset belt. I wouldn't say that it's a full skirt because it opens, as you can see here, which I think will just make it layer a little bit better and not just be so flat with kind of a cincher. So now I'm going to be using some red ribbon and I'm going to lace up the corset. This corset was actually given to me by my friend when we were in college. She was kind of making a pirate outfit but decided that this didn't look so piratey, so she just gave it to me because I said I would take it. After I had finished lacing up my corset, I realized I had cut way too much of the ribbon and now I just had to cut off the salvage. I can use this for something else in the future, so I don't want to throw that away. With my earrings being dry now, I'm going to use some earring hooks and just try to see if they're going to be looped in, and I'm going to test them on my ears. And this way, I know if I need to fix it before going out to a party. Looks like it's good. So let's go ahead and go to the next part. I needed to take off my earrings so I could put on a wig cap and this wig. Now I'm going to toss this wig just a little bit so it has a little bit of fringe and wildness that Nidalee has. I know that this wig is actually a very extremely dark brown to black color. Instead, you want more of a chestnut color wig if you can find one. Now I'm pulling out this witch hat, and I know it's not exact like the character model itself, but as long as I have a witch hat that works, then it's a witch hat. And ta-da, look at this cute little witch costume right here. Now it's not completely Nidalee just yet because I'm not wearing my earrings. This is actually such a mood. It's such a cute little outfit without it being like the full costume. So if a lot of people don't actually know who Nidalee is, you can just say, oh, I'm a witch. And of course, this isn't completely accurate either, but with that orange ribbon that you cut off earlier, you can glue that around the brim of the hat and then change that purple ribbon at the top of the hat with the buckle to be orange to match it properly. And you can add some feathers if you feel like it. But this is such a cute witch outfit. So look at that. I've added a few more details that you can have. Now we're back, and I just wanted to let you know, like, I did change something, and that was some tights. I added tights because she has tights. Unfortunately, the tights that she has are orange and white. The ones I have are orange and black. She also has a black choker, and this one is actually a spiderweb choker. I thought that it would be fitting for a witch outfit, so with the accessories, you can really witch out this outfit and not make it so stagnant. So I threw on those earrings and I pulled up my tights, and this is my bewitching Nidalee look. I actually really think this is super cute, and if I was going out today on Sunday, Halloween, I would be wearing this. I still am wearing leggings underneath to keep me warm, but they do end up rolling down. I think that these are just old stockings. And now for the final costume is the spooky, scary skeletons. I don't want to get demonetized, so I'm not gonna sing the song. So I'm going back into my starter outfit, which is my tank top and leggings, and make sure to maybe take off your wig. I don't know. I actually really like wearing this wig for fun sometimes. This is also my Ada Wong wig. So go ahead and throw on any piece of clothing that you have that has bones exposed. This one is actually a skeleton dress from Black Milk Clothing I got ages ago, and I really like wearing it. So this is my skeleton outfit. Very simple, and you can get some skeleton gloves, or if you can get some bone kind of like leggings or something, or you can just use this and just be like, I'm a skeleton. And people are like, oh, I don't get it. And then just play spooky, scary skeletons off of your phone, and that's your costume. I hope you guys thought that was funny. It's supposed to be for one of those people that has very little time to prepare, or if you don't know what to wear. This is just a very quick, fun costume that is very easy to wear, that you don't have to put a lot of effort into. So I'm really happy I was able to push myself and create 5 different costumes that are very simple for you to have, especially Cosmo. Cosmo was one of my favorites. It did take a little bit of sourcing materials and printing them out and painting, but overall it's a very simple costume. And Squid Game mask, you just have to print that out. Bewitching Nidalee also has the little teeth earrings. You can forego it and just go into a full-on witch costume. Speaking of which, my hair is so awesome. I love this wig. It's so soft. It's so pretty, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't know what I would use it for. So I have it. With these little chains in it too. So I thought these chains would be super cute, so I put them in. That being said, the skeleton one is kind of like a cop-out, just in case you're like, oh my god, the party's in like 1 hour, I don't have any of these materials. So think of what you already have in your closet and what can you turn that into a costume, which is really fun. That being said, if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in a comment down below. Which costume was your favorite? Some of these had a lot of effort, and then some didn't have any effort at all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to share this with a friend and show them 5 different costumes that they might have never thought of wearing. And subscribe, never miss out on any of my future content by clicking that red button down below. And remember to stay inspired, be creative, and I will see you in a future video. Bye! Honestly, I think I need to cut this wig. Like, these bangs are too long. Did you guys see my Demetrus video? Okay, anyways, yeah, I'll just say bye here. Bye!